Hello everyone, this is Spring Porter with Spring Solutions LLC. I hope everyone is staying quarantined, staying safe in the middle of this crazy pandemic. In today's video, I thought I would discuss return mail. So this is for mail that you've maybe sent out, potential letters or postcards to potential leads or clients, and then it comes back with this lovely yellow sticker on it. Double check those stickers because sometimes there will be an updated address. Sometimes, like this one and the ones that I have, there aren't any updated addresses. But keep those pieces of mail because after you get a stack of them, you may want to go through and kind of do your second round of skip tracing. So you could always go back. You can check Facebook if you use that as a source. This particular person is not on Facebook. I've tried and they're not here. Um, then you have True People Search. Again, these are free sites. I try to use what is free. Some people may pay for software. If you're maybe a collector with a company, you already know these kinds of things. But if you're a funds locator or someone who's just starting out in this type of business, you probably want to find something for free. You could check this one and run their address again or their name to see if anything pops up. This person doesn't appear to have any new addresses. Um, Let me see if I just type the name. I did a reverse address search and that didn't pop up. So let's check. Let's check this way with his name. His last known address was in Cadensville. Oops. Cadensville, Maryland. So let's see if this same thing pops up. Yeah, the same address still pops up for him. But what you could do, again, just do your additional skip tracing. You may want to contact the numbers again. If you keep good records, you would already figure out, what numbers worked in the past and what numbers didn't work when you initially tried to reach out to them. You could double check the email addresses and see if they are still the same. Or you may want to do another sweep and try to contact possible relatives. There's a whole bunch of associates here that you could probably try to reach out to. So this is what I'm going to be probably working on, my stacks of return mail, and I will just kind of do another um, sweep and go through all the things that I use. If you're in the state of Maryland, I know that there's this case search that's here. You could kind of run their name through case search and see if they had any updated cases. It's probably good to have their middle initial because the names there's so many Mr. Ramps in this state. So you could go through here and just double check the dates. Some of these are pretty old. It looks like there's one from 2016, and FC, it looks like it was a foreclosure. So that's probably why he maybe filed bankruptcy initially. It looks like maybe there was a foreclosure. Um, so you could maybe see if that, let me just click on it and see if that will give you any updated information. It looks like this was closed, yeah, and it says foreclosure here. And here's the case number. Catonsville is in Baltimore, so he was there. But this, just because you see a foreclosure file doesn't mean that it was successful. He probably could have made good on the payments and figured it out and saved his home. Because, yeah, it doesn't look like there was a judgment. It says 0. So he probably worked out something and it didn't go through. Let's go to the bottom of the docket. I apologize if you hear my son in the background. He is bored and he's yelling. He's playing with his dad. Yeah, well, there's return mail in here too. Auditor's report. Order lifting the stay of bankruptcy. This might have actually gone through with foreclosure. When I see that order lifting stay of bankruptcy, they probably proceeded with an actual foreclosure. You could always go back and check the bankruptcy dockets, but to be honest, the bankruptcy docket gave me this last known address, so he's not there anymore. So maybe I'll hang on to this if I can't locate him or locate his family members to tell him about unclaimed property. That's something that you would do. I just wanted to kind of give you that tidbit of information. These are still potential leads. Just because you see this yellow sticker, don't give up so easily. Maybe hold on to them for a period of time if you'd like, maybe 3 months or so, and just kind of periodically go back and check because you just never know. People will, can pop up later after they get a new loan or something. You can always find out where they are. And I could search the land records and see if he has a new mortgage. I could do that. And again, I have a video on how to check Maryland. This is for Maryland land records. I don't know how it is in other states, so you may want to check that. But this is just a little bit of information on return mail. So I hope that was helpful for anyone who is maybe a collector or who is a funds locator and you get these things back in the mail. You may want to hang on to them. All right, so I hope that was helpful, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you. Goodbye.